do actually something afterwards.
Okay, sure.
All
I'm
right.
trying to make it quick. But I guess it's the same old story, unfortunately. Again, you're down a goal, but then you come back, and you played pretty good out there in net tonight.
Well, I wish the team would play a lot better than we perform. But it's better that we didn't lose. So we have 7 more games left, and it's do or die. And right now we're pushing ourselves over to the limit. And once we have our back on the rope, all you have to do is just try to get a W. So the next game is going to be in Dallas. It's going to be tough, but I believe that the way we play in the second half, if we did start like that, we're definitely going to get a W.
Mm-hmm. Talking about, I guess, Dallas. What makes them so tough?
Well, they went to the final last year, and they have a very strong team. They like one big block team. They attack and defend at the same time. They got guys up top that are very tricky. They can score goals. So when you have a team like that, and it's gonna be tough to get a point there, but it's not impossible.
Mm-hmm.
So,
how'd you feel like out there? Besides how you played?
I'm not really, I'm never going to be satisfied. I needed this game because I haven't played with the team for a long time. Mm-hmm. To me, it felt like the beginning of the season, a little bit tired from the national team duty and stuff like that. But I can't right now. I just needed one game to get my feet wet, and because the national team and club is very different, because it's very different levels and very different atmospheres and stuff like that. But I think I give myself a D so that I can improve. Because the better I do, the better the team is going to be the better for the team.
Sorry, what do you expect for the next Saturday against Dallas? I mean, it's tougher team than Vancouver.
Wow, we have a little kid here. He caught me off guard. Well, next game is going to be Dallas, and when you talk about one of the best teams right now, Dallas, if not number 1, is going to be number 2. So going there on the road is going to be tough, but nothing is impossible. I think last year we went there. Get a point there. I think this year we're going to try it because right now 7 games left. All we need is a W. We don't want to lose. Just try to get a point on the road and getting a W. You see, the race is not over yet. One win going to put it back into the race.
What could you guys have done tonight to win the game?
Well, if we didn't have a red card or just, one thing I learned from this team, we switch on and off. And if you want to win in this league, you have to switch on all the time. Till the referee blow the whistle, then you can switch up. But if you switch on and off and on and off, and teams now know when to catch us. Because we're a very technical team, but sometimes teams use a lot of physical to break us down, and sometimes we tend to turn off, and that's when they sneak in through.
How did you guys change your game after the red card was given?
Well, you down a man and you down a goal. The second half, we're in the home team, so we have to try to get anything. We have to throw everything there, and the fact that sometimes you play even a lot better when you down a man because people have to work extra hard to cover for the man that we just lose.
It must be frustrating to not win a game in the past 2 months. How are you guys going to be able to win a game?
It is, definitely, because when you look at it, like one of the best teams last year, and this year you see the team is struggling for getting a W. It's very frustrating, but it's better than losing. But the fact that we got 7 games, our future lays on our hand now. So everything has to be us doing. No one's gonna give us a favor or do us any favor. So we have to just step up and do what we have to do.
How do you feel about the referee? And because there were a few calls that we saw from the sidelines. Like there were 2 handballs from Vancouver that were definitely not called, and it seemed like everything that the Red Bulls did, like they were called on or given cards. Did you notice that at all? Or
being a referee is not easy. Sometimes you don't see, and you have to make your decision on the spot. You cannot wait 5 seconds, 3 seconds, and it's a tough position. I don't want to find myself that around it. Just like being a goalkeeper, you have to make a decision that you're either going to be a hero or a villain. In overall, I think they did okay, but we always can improve in our game. The players and the referees, so everybody can improve every single game. After the game is over, you should learn something so you can add it to your next game.
Thanks.
Thanks.